The many advantages of education. Knowledge really is power, and chances are you have already had at least a basic level of education available to you already. Unfortunately, there are many places in the world where access to even the most basic education is severely limited. This is a sad fact because education is really one of the best tools for social change, economic development, and prosperity in a country. To get started, have a look at this recent post on the ways learning is done effectively. The advantages of having an education are many, and it's up to you to take full advantage of the opportunity that's there for a taking. This course covers how to found your college degree without going broke, so there really is no excuse for not getting the best education you can. The second step is actually getting in. So, how look at this course and discover how you can set yourself apart from all other candidates in your application. Getting a good education is the key to our growth as people, as it allows knowledge to be advanced from generation to generation. As follow are the top advantages of having a good education. Employment. Candidates with an education, regardless of whether it is in college or a trade, have many more employment options than an unskilled worker. The credits and achievements you make in your educational field have to put you on the right track for a great job. This boosts your independence and allow you to make a living once finish studying and be a positive member of society. People who have studied and spent the time to learn specialist skills are usually rewarded with a higher salary and are more financially secure than their uneducated counterparts. Responsibility. Successfully completing your education teach you how to manage yourself and be responsible. Throughout your education, there will be many times where you have had to make sacrifice to study or write assignment, and you have to spend time away from your family and friends, all just so you can pass your courses. Learning to deal with this and take responsibility is the cure of discovering what you're really capable of. It's your struggling on the part. Check out this course that cover what is essential in getting educated. Get this right and it will carry over into all aspects of your life. Logic. Another great aspect about an education is that it teaches you how to use logic. You learn critical reasoning as you write assignments for your classes and discover the tool and necessary argument you can use to reinforce your opinion and back up your claims. It helps you to see when you are being told untruths. As you use your reasoning skill, you develop to question and analyze everything that you are told. Experience. Throughout your college education, you will be in contact with a wide group of peers, much larger than you face in school. It's from these people you will discover new points of view, learn to appreciate diversity, and grow as a person. It also gives you a better and more developed understanding of the world and the important current events that are occurring in it. It also helps you to build and reinforce your reputation and social image, which have a strong base in your education. Qualification. People look at you differently if you are Dr. Smith or Joe at the car wash. It's an unfortunate fact of life. In addition, a good education allows you to positively contribute and become an active member in a society. As we understand and participate in the changes and develop that is required to make community great. Empowerment. Your teachers help you develop and teach your potential, encouraging and pushing you to your limits so that you reach new heights and achieve far greater things than you ever thought possible. Being educated helps establish your independence and gives you a reliable trust in your instinct, and knowledge to make the right decision. It allows you to make decisions based on logic and reasoning and create your own response rather than simply allow the path. Friends. Throughout your education, you will have many opportunities to make friends along the way. In your classes and lectures, there will be ample chance to meet new people, and circumstances often force you to work in pairs or a group to get a task done. In addition, you will also spend a large amount of time with your classmates, so take the time to get to know them. It's in school and college you form the friendship that lasts a lifetime. As you are brought together with people that have common interests and share fantastic experiences with. Learning. The keys to education is learning so that you can benefit from all of the mistakes people before you have made. This base knowledge allows you to capitalize on the solution and build on what has been achieved already without repeating the mistake. A solid education gives you a base level of understanding that allows you to actively participate in intellectual conversation and makes you aware and open-minded in any situation. time management. With many classes, deadlines, and often additional family or work responsibilities outside of your learning, there will be many demands on your time. As a result, most students turn into effective machines as they churn put assignment and study for exam while working part-time or looking after their family. This pressure forces you to become a master of time management, which will carry over into all parts of your life. Discipline. There's no better place than school to learn that every action has a consequence. Failing to pass a class means that you need to repeat it. Where in the real world you may never realize the lost opportunity from missing a deadline or letting down your boss. Learning to deal with the consequence of your action in a supportive environment is ideal and will make you a more disciplined individual. Social skills. Throughout your education, you are often forced to interact with people that you would not talk to in normal circumstances. Embrace it and learn the social skill you need to excel, not just in the classroom, but in events, meetings, and social gatherings as well. Building the self people skill is a wonderful advantage of an education and is reflected in the way you talk, make perception, and interact with everyone that you meet. You'll be much better off than your uneducated counterparts. Organizational skills. Regardless of job you end up doing, being organized is key to success in your education. You won't excel unless you have a study plan. Allocate time to doing your assignment and also balance your social life alongside the academic. The organizational skill you develop as you master the balance in your life will always remain and be a benefit to you even after you graduate and are working full-time. Perspective. What you learn and the people you meet as you are studying gives you a much broader picture of the world. You understand diversity, other culture, religions, and places, and get a real sense of what the world is all about. This perspective is one of the key advantages of an education, as it opens your eyes to the opportunity that is all around you. Potential. Throughout your education, you have the opportunity to be exposed to many different fields, from accounting to biology, engineering to arts. There is the opportunity to learn almost anything that you could imagine. This lets you choose fields that both excite you and you are passionate about. Reduce inequality. For people that do not have a fortunate background, education is the greatest qualifier. The availability of education today is much more prevalent than in generations past, allowing individuals from lower socio-economic background to compete with the majority of job seekers. Being able to gain a degree, they are on the same level as many others and can rise from their present level, reducing inequality both at an economic and a social level in society. This course is great as it helps you discover how to get the best education you can. Ultimately, an education is key to improving the quality of human life. It's the cure where the combined knowledge, skill, custom, and values are passed on to the new generation and are essential in the development of an individual. In addition, the positive influence that these individuals can have on society once they are armed to the knowledge and experience to make difference is immense, and there is no doubt that education is key to a world that is also a great place in which to live. Thank you very much for watching, sharing, and describing. Thank you. See you later.